Hello everyone and welcome. It's Sunday. It's vlog day. It's rant day. Actually I had a bit of more ammo lying around, but I don't know, it disappeared. So we're gonna do it like this, and sadly we're gonna start on a bit of a somber note today. With my own news. I don't know, well, things have been going well with my... Finally I'm sticking to a schedule. That works. That's a bonus. But I don't know. At times it seems like I just hit some weird small bumps of discontent and like getting a bit, getting a wee bit of the good old tick of feeling a bit like, I don't know, where am I gonna take this? Mind you, I'm not having fun with this, but I'm just contemplating on what I am doing right and what I'm doing wrong, and it's a bit hard to know because it seems like, I don't know, I shouldn't complain about growth because it's still a hobby for me, but yeah, it is a bit at times when you see like this is not an attack on anyone, mind you, this is not just me voicing my 2 cents here, but if you see in other communities, like it seems like people are just gathering around all the new people. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm I have no freaking idea, but at times it can kind of make me a bit sad and a bit like, and I'm gonna shut my screen off here so you don't have to see my glare if I can. Hello, there we go. So yeah, I don't know. But it's not like that I'm saying, oh, I want to quit, I want to do this and that. No. Mind you, I'm not doing that. It's just like, what can I do to maybe just get a bit more growth going on YouTube or Twitch or whatever? I'm at the moment, I'm just like, it's not like I'm only doing this for the followers. I'm only doing this for this and that and such, so and so and such and such. No, still doing it for fun, and as long as I have fun with it, I'm happy about it, but at times it just feels a bit like you're laying in a good chunk of your free time for a hobby, and at times it's just like hmm, yeah. But alas, I don't know. Just wanted to get this a bit out of my chest, because I'm not the type that keeps everything in. Because if you keep everything in, I've tried that in the past, and that's not a good thing to do. No. Oh yeah. Um, it's like a bit, yeah, it's a bit of a conundrum that hits me at times. So the only thing I have to do is just try to get out of it. So that's what it is. Yeah, what is the news? What is happening? What is not happening? Well, school's happening. Things are running faster and faster. And yeah, I'm actually proud of myself as of late because school is actually going well with the assignment we get. And secondly, my channel, I'm actually on my Twitch side. I do pretty well with scheduling now. I got a schedule going. I might just have to mix up my game some more, but I don't know yet. But yeah, I'll look into all of that, all in due time, all in due time. But things will be. I wouldn't say I will change anything drastically, but Mass Effect will still be around because we need to play that game through, Mass Effect 2 at least. But yeah, I might just spice it up with something in between. I don't know. I got a few games lined up, so be surprised about that. On the cooking side as well, is like over my left shoulder is a little thing on the kitchen counter behind me. Yep, got myself a sweet ass deal on a used crock pot. So that thing is gonna get its fair use here because it's nice. I can just start it up and On work days, I could actually just start it up in the morning, just let it sit and simmer, and then when I come back from work, I can just stir a bit in it and let it simmer for a few more hours. So, bonus. Paid about, what was it? Yeah, roughly about $10 for it. So I cannot complain. It's cheap as chips. But yeah, alas, everything with Twitch and whatnot is going right. So that's a good thing. I'm actually a bit. I'm happy and content with myself. So yeah, we are doing fine. Although of my little venting out earlier, which was really controlled, because I don't want to go into full rage on things that's out of my control. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, time for a bit of a rant. And yeah, the plan was actually I had a few more points to do, but at the moment I only got two. So it's going to be a bit shorter. And I might just, yeah, on the end I might just tag on a little snippet of things to come, I think. So, but let's begin. Okay. Past few weeks we have had a debate going on here in Denmark with school pictures. Like, we have school photographers who take pictures of us when we are going to the normal school here, like 0 to 9th grade. And yeah, let's just say it has suddenly came to people's attention that Photoshop is occurring on the pictures. Mind you, I do understand the photographers when they do stuff that they put on certain layers over, like the lighting or something, because you're in a school setting. Even though you've got artificial lighting and whatnot, you get a sheen of people's heads and whatnot. And I do understand that they go in and have a filter that mitigates that. I know it's a bit two-sided, but still, it's that I can understand to a certain degree. But when they go in and remove like small scratches, that was one thing one school photographer did. Like remove scratches from the kid's face. And I say like this: without the parents' consent, you are not allowed to do this. No, you cannot do it. You're professional. You're not gonna go in and change people around just because you feel like it on a professional note. But the other thing that really pisses me off are parents who say like, my little Johnny has crooked teeth, my little Annie has freckles all over. Can you retouch them because they don't want to see those pictures when they get as an adult and remember this time in school? Oh, your flippin' shaft. Really, really. As we don't have enough of the Instagram generation already, and the perfection generation, and the filter generation. No, 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 no. It is you as a parent. You're fueling you got them fueling the whole monster that is how my kids are feeling so miserable these days. And like, if you don't look like this and this and so and so and such and such and look all purdy boy McPurdy son, no, no, no. It is hilariously stupid, that thing you're doing there. You're just feeding a problem that is uh, getting bigger and bigger at the moment. I don't know. It's just like, hey, I looked at my school pictures, and I've also seen in the public discussion about it with a lot of Danish. Well, one Danish stand-up comedian just really just going out on a really tirade against all people who does that, because he also had the same reasoning that I'm working on here. That thing is just like feeding that Instagram perfectionism, and just well, laying yourself flat on your ass and back for like, oh, we have to be perfect. Not we all like we all like nothing, and we are all perfect skin tones and whatnot. No, 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 no. We have to be natural. We have to teach the kids how to be natural, kids and teens, because this is just stupid. And parents who actually actively go in and ask school photographers and whatnot, can you please remove that little dimple on my little child's face or something? No, stop, stop. It is the current generation, everyone. It's the generation that I was a part of as a kid that now has kids and does shit like this. And it gets worse and worse. I'm really like, to be honest, I had a good long talk with my coworker and my coworker co-student, and we were talking about, you know what? She actually said if I knew this it was like this, I wouldn't have said any kids in the world, to be honest, because it's crazy, and I do understand her to a certain degree. I wouldn't do. If I had kids now, yes, I would. It would be nice to have kids. No ifs and buts about it. But holy smokes, why if you're into a world with this much pretentious, like everything has to be spit and span perfect, you have to look into a certain norm or whatever. No, no, no. I personally would teach my own kid to say, oh, you know what, you're pretty as you are. You are you. You're not some kind of a Photoshop reality that people try to pull down on over your faces and influence you with on a daily basis. No, you are you. You are you. If you've got freckles all over your face, and yeah, you might be saying, as a kid, I did look a bit funny as a kid in the school pictures with all them freckles and whatnot. It is what it is. It gives for a good laugh. It is not like you were psychologically distressed just because you had a school picture really where you had freckles all over your face or something. I don't know. Hey, what I can just say to myself, in eighth and ninth grade when I took my school pictures, I had an extreme, rather severe case of acne. My nose was freaking red and blue. I looked like a freaking really look like a drunkhead with that nose and my face all glistening and pimpled up and whatnot. Yes, it's not a fine sight to see, but it is what it is. It was how I looked at that point. Would I have done any photoshopping as a parent if I was a parent to a kid like me today? I wouldn't. Big surprise. I wouldn't. It is a part of how you are, how you look. Yes, I know it sounds cruel by today's standards, but it's just like, hey, you look how you look. This is a phase. This is a phase. And I don't know, it's just like, stop, parents. Sit down, look at the whole generation around you, and look what is going on. Think a little. Think about it. You're doing your kids a big ass bad favor by retouching their kid pictures as a kid just because you seem like it would be embarrassing to them or whatnot. Fuck that. No, friggin' stop. Just stop. It is crazy. It is utterly crazy and hilarious. No, end it. Just stop it. It is. Oh, sure. I think I have to stop with this because else I'm gonna explode I think my top is gonna fall off because I don't know. It's again, as I said earlier, it's a symptom of something in society that is going completely, and social media and whatnot is like amplifying this, and now parents are starting to amplify it as well from kids from very early on because of a of some kind of a misunderstood, like, oh, we want to protect our kid from harm and being bullied and whatnot. Yeah, you know what? If you I don't, yeah, okay. I think I've had enough of this subject because if I go on with this, I can sit here until next morning because there is an underlying, really an underlying, it is a symptom of a bigger underlying problem in the general media world today and in the world in general. So, yeah, it's a bit sad. It's really sad. But yeah, another little thing that popped up in my feed is recently. Okay, we had like we have like here in this week we're almost out of. We have like a thing that's called it is called Break Cancer Week, with cancer awareness and whatnot, and all of those fundraisers and shows, and it ends up with a big fundraising show on Saturday. But yeah, there was a certain band who wanted to play, a certain boy band we have here in Denmark called City Boys. But here's the thing. A while back, there was a little case about some videos being shared and whatnot, and that whole thing got turned into a case called the Umbrella Case. I won't go into bigger details with this, but one of those from City Boys, he was one of them who, well, he just saw the video and shared it. And to be honest, that now came back to bite him in the arse. And you know what? I don't feel pity for him. You actively sat down, watched that video, and said to yourself, I want to send that video forth. I want to share it along as well. Are you out of your damn mind? It is. It is like, it is dumb. So dumb. I know they're teenagers, 18, 19, those performers, mind you, but still, it is dumb. You don't know the consequences this will, well, you now know the consequences it'll have for you for quite some time. And let's just say the whole thing there, the whole case got rolled up and it's still rolling at the moment, and there's still some judge cases going around with this. And to be honest, I don't feel sorry for those who did it. Okay, mind you, one of them, according to his the lawyer that defends that one of the persons, he has been him and his family are being harassed and spat upon and whatnot, and that I don't condone. That's a no go. That's a no. Don't do that. The people have done something wrong. Yes, they've done something heinous and criminal, but let the the judicational system handle that. Don't go out and do self-justice and run around and spit on him and go after his family and otherwise. It is not their fault. It is that person's fault who, for sharing that shit, that made it like this. It is what it is. I don't know. It's crazy, to be honest, because it's like, my client had to move country because of this. Yes, I do understand that you have to move country. It's sad, but you did something shitty, you did something wrong, so you have to pay the consequences. It is like you 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 generally just got in and shared something that's illegal to share. Illegal. And then are getting into a bigger case of, yeah, of the umbrella case, that what it, and I said I won't go dig into it, but it is just crazy. It is hilarious. It's you can you did this. You have to dig yourself out of your own grave with that. It is your own mess. You have to dig yourself out of it. It's sad, but that's how the consequences are when you do something like that. There's no ifs, no buts about it. So I do understand like that our second TV channel here said well, during that Break Cancer show, City Boys are not gonna play because of that, and I do understand them. They're taking a stand on what is going on and whatnot. And I feel them. I feel them. I would do the same if I was like a event planner or something, and I said, well, we got a big concert coming up, and we have City Boys as our little as one of our as one of our acts, and now it's come to attention that so and such and such has done this and this. Well, to avoid too much controversy, we're just gonna cut it. We're just gonna say, okay, you're not gonna play here. It is what it is. I cannot see the bad thing in it. So yeah. Mm. But it's still just like another little scenario of if you do something that's illegal or otherwise in that over in that area, or you do some other scummy stuff, you know what? You have to pay the consequences. You have to face the music. There's nothing you can do about it other than you could have used better judgment at that time. Mind you, I know we all have done those errors at times, but we have to pay the price for it. And yeah, it is what it is. Simple as that. But yeah, without further ado, I think I'm more or less done with this. We've been going for, what is it now? 20 minutes. 21 minutes already. Holy smokes, time flies, right? But yeah, short things at the end. Well, schedule-wise, I will post it on Twitter as per usual. After this video goes up, it's Sunday, so I'm gonna play some games around here. But yeah, there will be a cooking stream this week. I think it all depends on what I'm gonna cook, but I think I have a plan of something, so you should be ready for that. And yeah, all in all, the usual spiel. On next Saturday, I'm not gonna do anything streaming on Saturday because I'm going to a birthday bash at night. So I don't know. Might be do something in the early morning. I don't know yet. It all depends. So yeah, that's more or less it. So without further ado, this is Skrammel signing out. Stay safe, sane, and awesome. And I will catch you next time to vlog or video or cooking stream. So till then, goodbye.